Merry Christmas, Langston residents.
Hi, Ted?
Howard, hey, buddy. How's it going out there? Everything okay?
Yeah, fine. Ted, I need to speak to Liz. Could you get...
Oh, Howard, excuse me, but your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
I'm just helping Liz out a little in the kitchen. She's making up a storm here.
Ted, I need to speak to my wife. So could you get her on the phone, please?
I think she's in the shower, Howard. Do you want me to go check?
No! I mean, no, that's fine. On your way out, just tell her I will be a few minutes late, but you shouldn't worry.
Oh, she won't worry. I mean, I'm here and... Oh, these cookies! I gotta get the recipe from Liz.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Very sure that we're good to go.
Absolutely.
Positive.
Yeah, you know all the other kids with the pumped up kicks.
I'm not singing that bullshit. Okay. I'm not singing that shit at all.
I saw a funny Vine on that only because that's why it stuck in my head. It was Anakin, and he's talking to Baby Yoda. He's like, "Hey, don't go to school tomorrow."
I'm not laughing at this. I'm not laughing at this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another rousing episode of Cinema Villains.
That's
I am
right.
your host, Shaggy Black. Alongside me is how can I introduce you this time?
I don't.
Who told you not to eat my cookies?
Put that cookie down.
Put that cookie down now.
No.
As you can see, guys, that's Jose Santa Claus.
That's right. Yeah, we're here taking Jingle All The Way. Yeah, it is my only Christmas movie here today. You know. Yeah, and things of this nature.
So
yeah, so there you go. Yeah, we're doing. Oh yeah, I guess I spoiled it. We're doing Jingle All The Way today, Shag.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas. I actually had to go get my goddamn Santa hat.
Yes, he did.
So, because what I will be doing is I will now be reviewing all of our movies in December. It will be me in this Santa hat that I have on, and I think Jose is working to get the Instagram up to catch me.
Yes, we are. Yes, we good. We're good now.
And we got it up. I don't know if he did a video or a fucking picture, so I'm just going to pretend that it's either or. But anyway, guys, thank you again for tuning in this week. As you know, we are getting into the Christmas spirit. So first episode of this month would be 1996 classic, Jingle.
Classic.
It is a classic. It's a classic, bro. It's a classic, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Show her some respect, man. Come on. We just watched it, and it just kind of made me feel all warm and fuzzy.
I'm glad it wasn't the booze.
It was.
Okay.
I mean, it was definitely the booze. The booze helped. But, like, this was a big part of our childhood. So this was 1996's Jingle All The Way. Arnold Schwarzenegger movie and Sinbad movie.
That's right.
A lot of us have grew up on this movie, and then, like, some of us who either have kids now or are a little younger, this is one of the movies, like, I especially grew up watching and loved. And still, I mean, as I've kind of elevated my palate a little bit, there are other movies that I watch every Christmas. But this one, I try to throw in a rotation.
Yeah.
As long as I have time to remember it. Like, more in time, like, if usually days off or something, I'm cleaning or whatever, I just throw it on, like, during that time. It's not like I'm going to watch it Christmas Eve or anything. You kind of have those movies that you dedicate days to.
Exactly.
This one is one of those ones, like, okay, it's December 1st. I'm going to go ahead and throw this bitch on.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Yeah, it's in the Christmas movie list when you want to watch a Christmas movie. Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a part of that. Like, that is ifto facto Christmas movie. I mean, Jose, do you have a Christmas movie list of movies that you watch? Guaranteed every Christmas?
Guaranteed every Christmas.
Or December, holiday season.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I have my list of movies that, we definitely pick up.
Are you going to tell us?
Do you want me to? I don't
That's
know.
really what I fucking asked.
Well, definitely Gremlins.
Okay.
What else? A certain movie called Die Hard.
Hey,
Just saying that, just throwing that out there, know what I'm saying? What else? Krampus.
Okay.
Definitely another one.
Okay.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I was wondering if you were
Yes.
going to throw. Well, okay, Krampus is like a holiday horror, but okay.
Yeah, but definitely Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Okay.
Part 1 and 2. You got to watch part 2.
Yeah, I've
part
seen
2
part
is
2.
fucking
You know what?
insane.
I think I remember part 2 vaguely.
Have you seen part 1?
I've seen part 1.
Well,
Yes.
you seen part 2.
Okay, word. Okay, word.
That's literally
Word.
the same movie, just told by some asshole.
Okay,
Some asshole's
word,
point of view.
word,
But
word.
yeah, definitely those movies, and I try to watch Black Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I keep it obviously Die Hard.
Yeah.
Every single Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, I get drunk
Yeah.
and watch Die Hard.
There you
And
go.
what I mean by watch Die Hard, it watches me because I am blacked out.
There you go.
Like I make it to where old boy is in the limo just talking on the phone.
Yeah.
You see him like with his sunglasses on, and I don't remember anything.
There you
else
go.
afterwards.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I don't make it. I legit do not make it through that entire. If I make it through that entire movie, I am not drunk enough.
Right.
But it's a good Christmas. It's a good Christmas Eve. If I am hammered watching that.
Exactly.
Krampus, yes. Jingle All The Way.
Yeah, Jingle All The Way. Yeah. I know there's something else in there. I just couldn't think of it. It did not come to me. I don't know. About
You know what I used to watch, but I don't watch anymore?
Yeah.
I used to watch 8 Crazy Nights
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
I do watch a little bit of like any of the Simpsons Christmas specials. Like when it comes to movies,
Okay.
those are and also when they're playing. Obviously, I do catch the TBS marathon of the Christmas Story.
Okay, yeah.
Christmas Story. That movie didn't age well at all, but it's still like a classic.
Yeah, it's still a classic. Yeah.
It's still a classic, so I guarantee I watch that. I don't really watch a lot of Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Christmas
I'll end up
animation.
watching I was about to say I'll end up watching those little, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
that one,
Frosty the
which is
Snowman.
surprisingly you didn't say it and I didn't say it because
Yeah.
I watch I guess I watched Mickey Mouse's Christmas, either
Okay.
Mickey Mouse's Christmas Carol
Yeah.
or
Oh, I watched the Muppets.
The Muppets Christmas Carol
Yes, that
slaps.
one. That one I end up watching a lot. Too.
I also watch the what else? Billy and if I can find it, I usually watch the Billy and Mandy Save Christmas
Yeah.
episode where fucking Santa Claus is a goddamn vampire.
Yeah. I try to watch the Robot Chicken Christmas special. Well, Goku fights Santa.
Yeah, Goku fights Santa.
Well, he fights like a half Santa, half
him and
snowman.
fucking Gohan.
Yeah.
like fucking like what is that? Like
There's like a nutcracker punches him in the
yeah, like fucking just I remember that.
Gohan's
shit.
like, I think one of them popped. God damn. Yeah. That shit.
Yeah, what else am I fucking? I think that's kind of
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
watch. I get into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the only other things that I know I watch on Christmas is like when I'm sober, I'm tipsy, yelling at the Knicks on Christmas Day.
God damn.
But they
Why
haven't been on Christmas morning. They haven't been playing on Christmas mornings anymore. Obviously because we are ass.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm spared that, but I kind of miss it.
Right. One day, Shaq. One day.
No, it'll
You
never
can't.
happen.
You can't be ass forever.
Shit. Like, tell that fucking to
shit.
James Dolan. Don't get me started because I'm
goddamn.
gonna be mad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not like it's funny because it's not like Halloween where I definitely have some shit I go to.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
There's like Christmas. I only have select things I
Right.
go to.
Obviously, we're horror fans, so
Yes.
So Halloween time, only powers us up more.
Yes, only makes me stronger.
Exactly. But Christmas is cool. Christmas is
And
all right.
but here's the funny thing. Now that you mention that, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Oh, there you go.
Halloween's second.
Wow. Okay.
But the spooky season doesn't stop here.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that's
stop at
true,
the
yeah.
train. That bitch is 365.
Yep.
I just grow stronger on Friday the 13th and on the October 31st.
There you go. Exactly.
But with Christmas, it's like I just have fond memories of like being with my family. Shouts out to the Clayton and Levant family, also the Gallman family. Love y'all. We just we gather together every Christmas Eve. My mom and my stepdad play fucking. My stepdad is playing all of the black songs on Christmas, and
There you go.
it's a mix of old school and new school, and it drives me fucking insane. Because after like the first 3 hours, I'm over it. Like
Right.
when I get there, I'm like okay and enjoying it, but then it's the same fucking CD on repeat,
yep.
and I'm like, God damn it, end it all.
Yeah.
But then I got my AirPods and everything worked out.
There you go. That's good.
But we have a tradition every Christmas Eve. We pass out pajamas.
Okay.
My mom and my stepdad. It's actually my stepdad's tradition that my mom brought over.
Mm-hmm.
They put their Santa hats on. They play. I forgot what fucking song they play. But they play a song, and they dance around, passing out pajamas like it's Mr. and Mrs. Claus coming to deliver.
Nice.
It's the cutest and corniest fucking thing. I love it, and this is the first Christmas I'm not gonna have it here.
Aww.
I think they're trying to figure something out via Zoom, and I know I'm gonna have to be tech support
There you go.
to fucking do
Damn.
it. So,
I'll come over, Shaq.
Yeah,
I'll come
man,
over
it's just-
in my elephant trunk thong and pass out like some type of weird jingle.
bro,
bell
I will
song.
shoot you on sight. Like I don't even own a gun. I will find a gun and I will fucking shoot you.
You will manifest it out of the,
I will just
out of
pull
the
that,
ether.
I will pull that bitch out of the fucking infinity pocket and
There
just
you go.
fucking shoot your ass. Like, and not to kill you, but just to know that you know I mean business. Do you guys have any do you have any holiday traditions?
We're just Mexican. We eat and drink.
That is funny as fuck.
Christmas Eve comes, it's time to get drunk and eat
Yo,
the greasiest of Mexican food. We got tamales, we got menudo, we got barbacoa. We are set, son.
the coquito.
Yep, you're gonna eat that night.
Fam, I want to yell laugh. So you see me fighting it.
Exactly.
You see me fighting it. I want to yell
Give it
laugh. 'cause
good,
you're like-
good, good.
You say, yo, we're just
Do it.
Mexican.
We just Mexican.
Shut up. Like, yo, we just Mexican as hell, dog. We don't do shit.
Drinking vulcanas.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, man. But yeah, guys. I mean, if you guys, hey, if you listen to this, don't be afraid to add us on the Twitter
On the tweets.
at cinema_villains or on Instagram at cinema_villains.
There you go, same
and
thing.
just let us know. Do you
Oh, and I
guys
keep forgetting to plug. If you're still on Facebook, facebook.com/cinemavillains.
no one uses Facebook.
Some people still do. The old cats that just can't get away still.
The ones that you need to block.
Yeah, but they give me hits, so why not?
Oh, man. Yeah, just hit us up if you guys have any traditions.
That's right.
Just let us know. Like, just I'm definitely gonna probably put the video up as a treat on probably my personal and the Cinema Villains, on the Cinema Villains IG. So just to let y'all know, I'm not gonna do any fucking Twitter fleets. Take your ass to the IG for that.
Hey, Twitter fleets.
But other than that, I mean, hey, we're getting in the spirit. We're drinking eggnog like usual because I definitely have to drink this shit before it went bad.
Yeah.
But it is boozy, and that's the Cinnamon Villain way.
That's right. Boozy and bougie. Boozy, bougie.
Bougie and boozy.
That's right.
There we go. We're gonna put that on the shirt.
Hey.
Cinema snobs.
Hey.
But yeah, guys, enough of that, man. We're ready to just kind of just jump right into fucking Jingle All The Way. We went with Jingle All The Way. There's gonna be some select movies. Some of them are gonna be like, hey, why you guys didn't cover this one? Why didn't you guys cover that? I'm not gonna lie to you. This has probably been one of the hardest months to kind of pick stuff.
Yeah.
We had 2 movies
Yes.
that we already picked.
Yep. Two definite
solids.
Exactly.
The rest of them, we were like, what the fuck else are we doing?
We're like, yeah.
We're like, yeah. So Jingle All The Way, we were actually going to do Krampus first, but I had that discussion because we were known as the show that covers the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, and Krampus came out honestly in the 2010s,
Yeah.
the 2010s, and I didn't know if I wanted to cover it. I was torn.
Right.
Krampus is something that I love and Jose likes. It's a holiday horror movie. That's something that we definitely love and appreciate.
Yeah.
And and another thing that's with us with this is we have to own these movies or they're almost going to be kind of harder to stream. You would think at this time of year streaming these movies would be a hell of a lot
Right.
easier.
They'd be like, oh, yeah.
We had to
release the-
fucking scramble to find Jingle All The Way.
Yes, we did. We were like, wait a minute.
Like we swore it was on Hulu. I swore it was on Disney Plus for some reason because it was a Fox movie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't on there. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I think it was on Disney Plus. And then when December came around,
They moved it to Hulu?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
moved to Hulu and TBS
Yeah, okay, there you go. Makes sense.
because it
Makes sense.
like a seasonal thing because
Yeah,
everybody
yeah.
else. So it makes sense. But yeah, man, so we do have content coming.
That's right.
We definitely have content coming this month. It's just this first one was like probably the first two were the hardest to pick out.
Yeah.
Like, because we had no we had no idea.
Yeah. No, we didn't.
None. But obviously,
we debated whether to give you a whole month of Christmas. We thought we were just going to do one
Christmas movie. Yeah. But even though we did it for Halloween, I personally, Jose, I think I wouldn't have felt right if we wouldn't have done Christmas.
Right.
I wanted to
absolutely.
be Christmas, and we put our own spin on it.
Yeah, absolutely. No. Mm-hmm.
But realistically, I mean, we are.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, Jingle All The Way is literally like in the top 10, top 15 of like at least our generation of like Christmas movies.
Yeah.
And you know, it's silly, it's goofy. Going back and watching it, it has its moments.
Yeah.
Of like the fuck, but like it's still it's a good Christmas movie.
Yeah. No, it's solid. It's great. Like it has its funny moments. It has like it. I would say it's dated, but at the same time, it's kind of relevant at the moment.
It's still relevant.
Yeah.
It's still relevant. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of shit that's happening in this movie that still goes on to this day.
Yep. Absolutely.
And even went on back then. Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, we'll just hold this out. Obviously, this movie's plot is one man, actually two men, but one man's trying to get a popular Christmas toy on the last day.
A Turbo Man
doll, action figure. Sorry. They're just trying to get like the most popular fucking toy and bring it back to their kid so they can have a good Christmas.
Yeah.
What does that remind you of in this time?
This time, hey, do you have any of those PlayStation 5s?
I got none of them hoes.
Yeah, exactly. That's what this is right now.
Or
like,
you can go on fucking eBay and pay goddamn $1,300.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
That's
dude,
crazy.
And people are actually fucking
it's like,
doing
don't
that.
do that, guys. Don't. I promise you, it'll be fine.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
But it's really because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's fucked everything up with that because the stores would have had them. It wouldn't have been as bad.
Exactly.
Like, places would have been sold out, but you at least could have got one. It wouldn't have been like super rough as it's been. But
then we live in the bot era. It's hard. Yeah.
It's super. It's definitely hard for like you trying to do something, especially this time of year.
Exactly.
So imagine if they had bots in this time.
Oof.
Fuck, man, ain't nobody getting a
no
Turbo
one
Man.
getting a Turbo Man.
Nah, man.
Lucky for us, lucky for them, internet wasn't a thing back then.
Nope. Or if it was, it wasn't what it is now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and then obviously you had shit like the PS5, and then back in the '90s, what you had the fucking Tickle Me Elmo doll.
Yeah, that's trivia. Like this was supposed to be a parody of like the Cabbage Patch Kids crave in the '80s, but due to the time it came out, it ended up being super relevant with the Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty great.
That's actually dope.
Yeah.
Look at my man, Jose, the facts guy.
That's right. I got facts for days. Sometimes.
Hey, man.
Sometimes.
I almost called you fucking.
Oh hell.
No, I fucking lost it. It's gone. It was like Fat Man on Facts, but it wouldn't have made no sense. It still didn't make any sense. Anyway, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
So normally we would have a tale of the tape.
Yeah, for the villain
in this movie, but this is something that we haven't done in a minute. The villain in this movie is super subjective.
Yes.
So we are going to have maybe a debate at the end of the movie to find out who is the actual villain in this. So we don't have a tale of the tape with Villains Weekly this week.
Exactly.
But what we do have is that good old synopsis.
That's right, synopsis. Before I get to the synopsis, let's just do it, Shaq. Let's get into the big elephant in the room.
What's up?
Out of all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's amazing filmography with amazing villains, the first one we do is Jingle All The Way.
Hey, man, we have a habit of just ruining shit.
Yeah.
Like our first John Carpenter.
Don't you dare besmirch the name of Trouble in Little China.
Oh,
I had to bark at your ass. Oh, shit. Yes, I got Shaq for once. That's great.
Oh, shit. I was not prepared. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready at all. Holy shit.
Oh man,
That
this man
motherfucker
is I just needed the fake Rottweiler like Marty.
Oh shit!
Goddamn. Oh, my cheeks.
Okay,
no, but yeah, it's just something we did, right? It's just that fucking,
we have that ability of just picking first, weird ass first.
I mean,
like,
it could have been. We could have picked Junior.
we could have
First Arnold.
We could have Eraser Man. Actually, matter of fact, before we jump into the movie, because the movie's not really all that long.
Yeah, this is the simplest plot you've ever seen.
It really is.
Yeah.
And once again, we're just this is our first actual holiday. Our first Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Type of reviewer here. Before we dive into that, we kind of pulled something together. Actually, before we get into the synopsis, we kind of pulled something together. Speaking of Arnold Schwarzenegger, we fucking sat down and I started laughing uncontrollably for like 5 minutes, because we sat there and was like, "Yo, wait, Jose, did you ask me this or did I make this up?"
I can't. I just remember like we were talking about all the Arnold's
all
movies.
the movies that we could have reviewed,
And then we were just like, "Yo, we need to make a into the ArnoldVerse."
Yeah, you came up with the intro to the ArnoldVerse. I was like, "Yo, you got to do it like one of those fucking things where you get $15,
Yes,
and you got to pick. You got $15 to pick how many motherfuckers you can want from this movie, from which
so
Arnold.
Build your perfect Arnold.
Build your fucking
all-star movie. Yeah.
all-star movie, or build your fucking perfect ArnoldVerse." And we did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
And I went down all the movies that he had. Now we did cheat because we did two different versions of Terminator.
Yes.
But the rest of them are movies that he has, and we were just fucking. I was howling.
Yeah, this was hilarious. This was
like
a fun
Jose was
game.
looking at me like, "Bro, are you okay?" And I'm just sitting there
Like, 'cause
fucking giggling, like just straight up laughing, like just fucking like you thought I would fucking smoke beforehand, and I did.
This shit was hilarious. Yeah, Shaggy was gone, and I was laughing with him because he was just making me laugh.
Yeah, I was just going like, what? So in the $5 tier, we have
Dutch from Predator.
Okay.
We have T2 Terminator, the T800.
Yep.
And then Conan the Barbarian.
Yep. Good choices.
Yeah, $4.
All right, so $4 tier.
We have Quaid from Total Recall.
Okay.
Yep. John Matrix from Commando.
Okay.
Goddamn, he's so many Johns.
Yeah, it's a lot of Johns. He's a lot of like.
And Harry, Harry was his last. I can't remember his last name, but Harry from True Lies.
From True Lies, okay.
And then
Harry Stamper?
I think so. I can't remember.
I forget too.
Yeah. Then Terminator 1.
Okay.
T800.
T1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then $3, he's John Kimball from Kindergarten Cop.
Okay.
I forgot his name. Slater from Last Action Hero.
Okay.
And then Ben Richards from The Running Man.
Okay.
That's $3 tier.
Now we get into the $2 tier. This is where I fucking lost my shit.
We got Harold here from fucking Jingle All The Way.
Mm-hmm.
Julius from Twins. Oh my God! This is how you know we've been drinking. Who is? Dank Ivan Danko from Red Heat.
From Red fucking Heat.
And then Hercules from Hercules in New York. And rounding it off on the $1 tier.
The $1 tier.
We have John Kruger from Eraser.
Ew.
Why is his name Kruger? Jericho from End of Days.
Oh, God.
Dr. Alex Hess from Junior. Fucking Mr. Freeze.
There it is.
And then Gibson. Who the hell is Gibson?
Gibson was from. Fuck. I thought it was. I forgot the movie.
Yeah.
I forgot the movie.
That's terrible. I just wrote Gibson. That's
who's fucking. Okay, wait. John Kibble. You said John Kibble.
That's a Kindergarten Cop.
That was what tier? 3?
3.
Okay. So do you have your $15?
No. Do you?
I have mine.
Okay, good. Go.
I had T1.
Okay.
I had
4?
actually no. I'm sorry. T2.
Okay.
I had T2.
Mm-hmm.
I had I also had Dutch.
Okay, so that's 10.
That's 10 off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
I have John Kimball.
Okay, so that would be 13.
And then I have old boy from tonight.
Oh, Harold.
Yeah, Harold.
So there you go, $15. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn, who would I'm mad now. I can't think. Oh shit. I think for the lows, I would have Conan the Barbarian. So that's 5.
Okay.
And then I would have fucking John Matrix from Commando, just because let off some steam in it. So that's 9 off the bat. I would have
You got $6.
So I got $6 left.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have
You get a $5.
Julius from Twin.
I was thinking, okay,
So
that's
8.
1.
Harold from Jingle All The Way. That's 10. Right?
Hold on. You had $9. $9. Julius is 1. Or is he 2?
Julius is 2.
Okay, so that's 10. That's 10. So you got $5 left.
Oh my God. I still have $5 left.
You got $5 left.
Fuck me. I didn't realize I had $5 left. Who did I say? I said
So you said Conan. You said
John Matrix.
John Matrix. That's 9. Mm-hmm. Then you said Julius. That's 2. That's 10. Actually, that's 11. So you got $4 left.
$4 left?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then fuck it. Give me Slater from Last Action Hero.
Okay.
So that would be 14. And give me Mr. Freeze.
I was wondering who's gonna take Mr. Freeze.
Give just an asshole fucking doing number ice puns in the back.
Everyone, chill. Chill. Yeah, okay, all right.
Conan's like non-talking asses in the background, like
Conan's just
hear the lamentation of the women.
Oh my God, dude. We have literally got to stop drinking.
We really do. But anyway, into the ArnoldVerse. You make your own Arnold team.
Make your own Arnold team. Let us know. Also, again, we'll put that in there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
If I have any if you got any type of skills with the Photoshop, please let me know so we can fucking get these pictures in and get that out of there. Because I can do editing. You asked me to start Photoshop and shit. I cannot. So don't even ask. But all right.
Now,
so
for the
again,
feature presentation. Finally.
Yes, for our feature presentation, hit them with that synopsis.
Jingle All The Way from 1996. A father vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas. However, every store is sold out of them, and he must travel all over town and compete with everybody else in order to find one. There you go.
There we go. There we go. That was it. So we got Jingle All The Way, 1996, directed by Brian Levant. Starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as Howard Langston, Sinbad as Myron Larrabee, the late great Phil Hartman as Ted Maltine, Jake Lloyd, who, my God, played a kid in damn near everything.
Yeah, he was.
As Jamie Langston, Rita Wilson as Liz Langston, Jim Belushi as the Mall of America Santa, Robert Conrad as Officer Alexander, Martin Mull as the DJ, Larry Newman is like the First Lady, Harvey Korman is the President, and they're just kind of going down like Richard Mull was in this movie. But I mean, obviously, other than the big roles, you had, speaking of big roles, you had the fucking Big Show as Giant Santa.
Yep.
Chris Parnell was that dude's name. He was the department store dude who fucking laughed at Arnold.
Just laughed in his face.
Yeah. And then you had Vern Troyer also in this movie.
He was a little Santa.
Yeah. The other Danny Woodburn, who was if you see in these are also he was Tony the Elf.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You got a lot of. I'm just kind of looking to see who else of big name would be in this because there were a lot. This is the type of movie to where you would see a person's face and you're like, "Holy shit, I know that person."
Yeah.
You might not know the name, but you would know the person. But that's pretty much the Turbo Man. Jesus Christ,
Turbo Man the movie.
Turbo Man it actually starts off.
Yeah,
with the Turbo Man TV show.
That's right,
Turbo Man the TV show.
You're like, what the hell are we watching?
Jingle All The Way starts off, obviously. You see the Langston family, Liz and Jamie in the house, and they're watching the Turbo Man TV show, I'm guessing. Yeah. And Jamie's asking where his dad is because, they have he has a karate graduation
going
on.
Well, like a karate.
It's kind of like a graduation.
He's stepping up in belt.
Yeah, he's coming up in belt. He's going from...
something to purple.
I think
yellow
to purple?
Yeah, I think
he's going Lakers colors here.
Hey.
He's asking where his dad is. His mom is like, "Hey, he's like, I'm gonna call him and find out where he's at." And then you get the camera cuts over to Howard's office, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and there was a Christmas party. And first off, I wrote this down. What it takes me everything to not say, who is your daddy and what does he do? No, my first question was, Jose, what kind of fucking job was he working?
He was some type of like fabric dude.
Fabric or mattress? Like
mattress
or
like
something.
Sometimes
I don't know what, but he had to be like a top salesman or
like maybe
like
I'm trying to think. When he did drapes, maybe I don't know. It's weird.
something.
He was all like, yes, you need
nice
darker color.
callback.
You need exactly. You need darker colors or something.
Yeah, something like that. You're my number one customer.
Yeah, he was saying that to everybody.
Saying that to everybody, and then like whatever he was at work. Pretty much actually working.
Yeah.
He's getting a reminder from his assistant that he needs to be gone to watch his son, and he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna make it. And she's like, yeah, you said that a half hour ago, and she's doing it with like filing.
We're like, yeah, like little...
you know what? That's actually a nice little touch because I'm figuring like, how are you going to do this big enough for that to write? And I'm like, no one's gonna go down to the copy room to grab paper. Like computer paper to write that shit down on.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like she just took whatever she could, and they're cheap manila folders, and she just starts telling him, having the message for him. And he's like, I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, no, you're not. And obviously we cut. He leaves. He's in traffic, so he tries to cut through traffic. He gets pulled over by the most unluckiest fucking cop I have ever seen. Now, granted, we know how people feel about cops. You know how I feel about cops. However, I fell for this bastard in this movie.
Yeah,
homie was just doing his job.
He just so happened to run up on Arnold every goddamn time.
Every fucking time. So Arnold gets a fucking speeding ticket to try to make the tournament. Now we get introduced. Now we get fast forward to we get to the tournament, or not the tournament, the graduation. And imagine if it was a fucking tournament where those kids are just killing each other.
Goddamn, Kumite with children,
like Kitty Kumite, dog.
Hell yeah, take a shot because we're gonna do Bloodsport one day. Goddamn it, I've been
God.
trying to push. I'm not gonna lie. Shaq's like, well, hold on, buddy, hold on. Like,
no, we can't just blow our load too early. No,
exactly.
Bro, we can't do that. We can't do that. But anyway, so we're getting introduced to Phil Hartman's character.
Yeah, rest in power, Phil Hartman. Hell yeah.
We're getting introduced to Ted, who is the single dad in the neighborhood. But let's be real here, he fucking everybody.
Yeah, he's fucking everybody.
He is
that one asshole that's like, oh, do you need help with this? I can absolutely help you.
And he slides in your woman's pants. That's exactly what he was doing. Mm-hmm. I mean, and that Phil Hartman. It's funny that you see that because Phil Hartman was probably playing one of his fucking characters from The Simpsons.
Yes,
like
exactly.
That's like it was like, yo, like if someone fucking got him, they was like, yo, be Troy McClure, only turn up, only you're middle, you're like in you're middle America, and turn up like the sex appeal.
Yeah,
but like no one finds you sexy. Like that's the thing, and and he's just being like, you think he's helpful and stuff, helping people fix shit, and he gets paid in vagina. That's how he gets fucking.
Basically.
Yeah, and Liz, and he's sitting next to Liz with a camcorder because his son is best friends with Arnold's son, Jamie, and they're just mixing up. But you get introduced to that character, and shouts out to our buddies at Straight Chillin' because he is a motherfucking cooter.
Yes. Oh. Absolutely.
He is a huge cooter. Cooter of the goddamn week, millennia, all of that.
Cooter of Christmas.
Yes,
like
Christmas cooter. That is exactly what he is.
Goddamn, that's
Please
right.
don't sue me.
Don't sue us. Soju will try to
Soju and Rob, please.
A $10,000 bill. We're like, hey,
exactly. It's like we
will pay you in bison dollars.
Yep. I actually have one.
Oh, you really? Oh shit, that's dope.
But anyway, So obviously they're filming their stuff and he's just kind of reminiscing, but you kind of get that introduction of like that dude's a creep.
Yes.
So obviously Arnold's kind of taking a test with the police officer, and the police officer is telling him like, yeah, say your alphabet, now say it backwards,
right?
And then making him late for his son's graduation.
That's
so
right.
He gets home. His wife is disappointed. But his son is pissed. Like, he's like, dude, you keep missing all my shit, and, this is going to give me daddy issues when I'm 30.
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, goddamn.
And he's sitting there talking to his son, trying to get his attention and trying to, like, get back into him. He's like, hey, man, how can I make it up to you? Jamie sits there and tells him that he wants the Turbo Man action figure. And he's like, yeah, I'll get it. How hard could it be?
Right.
And he tucks Jamie, he leaves Jamie's room, and he's back in his room with his wife. Liz is like, yo, did you ever get that Turbo Man doll? And he's like, wait, that's what he asked for? He's like, yeah, I told you to pick that up weeks ago, and you needed to pick it up.
Of course I have.
Yeah, of course I. Yeah, I can't even. Now you fucked me up because I can't even fucking do it. You're good. It'll come back to me. He obviously says, oh yeah, he's obviously lying. Says he got it. He's got it. He just left. It's not with him, but he's got it. He says, yeah, because it's pretty much sold out everywhere.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay. He's thinking, how bad could it be? So wake up in the morning. He's gonna head back to the office. He's telling them, he's like, yeah, I left the DOLL back at the office. And I'm like sitting, and me and Jose are looking at each other like, how in the fuck did his son not, can he not spell?
Can he not spell doll?
Like, he is, like, that dude looks about 6, maybe even, like, I'm gonna say 6 years old. Like, there's no way that he doesn't know how to spell doll.
Exactly.
Like, real shit. Like, that, Jamie looks kind of
this
smart.
motherfucker can do karate. He can damn sure spell.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You would better fucking hope. Like, shit, because that wouldn't make no goddamn sense.
Right.
If homie was dumb as a fuck. Actually, you know what? Dumb motherfuckers can do extraordinary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, you're right.
But anyway, so Howard's heading out, but he's not heading out to the office. He's actually heading out to one of the toy stores to go get the Turbo Man doll. This is where we get introduced to Sinbad's character Myron.
Yep.
Who is the antagonist? Question mark?
Yes, question mark?
In this movie? He's also another parent who is trying to get the same Turbo Man doll for his son for Christmas. The only difference between him and Howard is, Myron kind of extra.
Oh yeah, big time.
And Myron's also he's also a postman.
Yes.
So Jose, you are our resident, not just our fact checker.
Yes.
But you're also when you're not drunkenly doing this podcast.
That's right.
You are a postal worker.
That's
yourself.
right. Yes.
I've been holding my fucking tongue watching that movie.
Go for it, bro.
Because I wanted to ask you so many questions. First off, and because this is the freshest thing in my mind because you said it, everything about his attire was off. Why?
It just wasn't the uniform. It's like, what the hell are you wearing? Like, what is this jacket? He had a hat. I'll give him the hat. That hat is 100% legit. It wasn't our logo, which they probably couldn't get for copyright reason.
Yeah, probably. That's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly.
That's probably the real reason. But yeah, no, nothing about his outfit was right. Mm-hmm. I don't know what this motherfucker was. He on the clock because he had a satchel full of mail.
Dude, so what if he was on the clock?
I don't understand. So here's the thing: 96. I'm 100% certain they didn't have the scanners we had now.
Okay.
Because those hoes can track you.
Okay.
They can literally be like, dude, you were at this place for like the longest time. Why were you there? Yes. Ooh. It's weird. They can literally like right now their big thing is, hey, why did you reverse more than 50 feet? And I'll be like,
so you talking about the car? So you talking about the car?
No. Like there's a scanner that we scan packages with and shit. Yeah, those they can. Those are like GPS enabled and all that shit.
So let me ask you this: so why wouldn't you just kind of leave it in your car? Because I mean, if we're going too much inside baseball,
because if they had left it in his car, they'd have been like, "Dude, your car was parked there for like an hour. What the hell were you doing?" Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they definitely didn't have those fucking.
They didn't have that back then.
I can guarantee you that.
Yeah. And I'm assuming that was before we delivered a fuck ton of packages. I guess because my ass is like, you're working on Christmas Eve and you're just chilling. Fuck no, we're dead. We are swamped. Yeah. Like, Christmas is our worst time of year because we just packages up our ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
Man.
So part of me was like, fuck you, Sinbad. I'm mad at you as opposed to like, what the fuck are you doing? Get back to work,
As a matter of fact, I'm going to give you this time to fucking like explain how you feel about the representation of that character in this movie. Like, obviously, this is like this is mid-90s.
This is mid-90s. I had no idea how the post office probably different.
Yeah,
back then.
this is mid-90s. This is where you get a motherfucker legitimately talking about you have a motherfucker legitimately talking about like we're gonna fucking shoot a motherfucker. Like, I'm an unstable postman.
Yeah.
Like that type of shit. Like falling down type of shit.
Yeah.
Like, tell me how
he was going postal.
Yeah, that type of shit. So let me know that shit. Tell me that.
What about the postal stuff?
Yeah. Tell me legitimately how you felt about like this after seeing this movie. It's probably been a while since you've seen this movie too. Tell me how you felt about this fucking role. Like, tell me how you felt.
It was okay.
The representation.
You know what? It was okay because we do get pissed off because we deal with a lot of shit. So you know what? The whole postal thing ain't too bad. The one kind of fast forwarding the movie. The one thing that was kind of like ooh, especially after was it last year or 2 years ago, the whole bomb thing. Because there was a dude here, Shaq, maybe 2 years ago. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. He was mailing bombs to people here in Austin. Yes, he was. Huh? That was a thing. And we were all on alert. We were like, during that time, we were not allowed. We were not picking up packages. We're like, look, if you have a package, you just got to take that shit to the post office. Like, we can't pick it up right now due to circumstances. And shit, yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, he ended up, like, the police caught his ass and he just blew himself up. Yeah, this shit was weird.
Bro, no, we're gonna.
Yeah, that shit was great. I'm trying to remember the details right now, but it was.
We're gonna fucking discuss this after the show.
Yeah.
Because I did not know.
Yeah, that shit was wild.
And
that shit was.
we need to finish this show, but
You want to know? Yeah,
I'm
shit was wild.
Intrigued.
Yeah.
So.
The only thing annoying I can say about that is every package you dropped off. What did every customer say? Oh, it's not a bomb, is it?
Oh my
I'm like,
God!
You're the first person to say that.
You want to punch him?
Yes. It's like I'm walking away now.
Like I'm gonna just leave.
Yes. I'm like I kind of want it to be a bomb now. I just want to.
It's like oh my God. Okay.
But yeah, Sinbad was okay. I mean,
Sinbad was okay. I mean, no, I actually enjoyed Sinbad in this.
Yeah, no.
Because I was watching this movie as an adult.
Yeah.
Now, okay, every time I do have this movie on, the volume's not up. I have it on in the background.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Like it's a background fucking type of movie.
No, yeah, absolutely understandable.
This is the first time I've listened to this movie as an adult with the volume up. Sinbad was funny as hell.
Yeah.
Like unintentionally funny.
As an adult, you're like, no, I kind of feel. I
kind of feel where you're coming from. Like he was talking about his wife cheating on him,
banging everyone in
like
the
banging.
post office.
He was like everybody. It was like everybody. He fucked. It was like my wife was fucking everybody in the post office but me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fam.
Like, well.
And he started choking the bitch.
Yeah.
Randomly.
Some random stranger. He's like, ah.
Like they're in line and he just started. Like my man was getting PTSD by
exactly.
choking bitch.
That going postal. Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah.
Was funny. Like it was. I felt his fucking pain, bro. Like it was just like, yo, he's like, yo, I just want to be a good dad, and then my bitch of a wife, I'm paying alimony, and he's just like, yo, what the fuck? Don't you? I'm like, don't you get custody of your kid? It's like, nah, he probably don't. And it's just like, and man, homie had it rough. So that was
so 2 quick trivias. He improvised most of his lines.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Once again.
Fucking knew it.
He improvised most of his lines. A majority of his lines.
Dude, I swear to God, it was sitting in the back of my mind. Because I'm sitting here going like, yo, I think he fucking like I feel as though he fucking like just improvised his lines.
Yeah.
And like the way he was going off cuff, I was like, no one's is going to fucking write this in a script.
Yeah.
Because this is too goddamn specific. Like
he
what writers
and Arnold had to improvise his responses. So
that also makes sense.
It was basically improv between the two of them.
I mean that made sense because Arnold didn't even fucking. If you think about it, Arnold didn't even fucking respond.
Yeah, he was just looking at him like, whatever, dude. Like, goddamn it.
Yeah, like, dude, like, huh? Like, how do you want me to fuck? Like, you could kind of see it to where he's like, huh?
Yeah.
And then, like, in the other parts, now that makes sense because there was another part that was kind of like, this man's like, is totally insane. So I can fucking believe it.
Yeah.
I can believe it. Like, okay, that makes me feel a lot better because I definitely was like, I wonder if he improvised his lines.
And just another quick fact about casting: the producer Chris Columbus.
Wow.
Yeah. No, not that asshole. This dude, Chris Columbus. He wanted Joe Pesci to play Myron.
Ooh.
So I don't know. It's been because Joe Pesci would have killed it. He wouldn't have gone on these crazy ass rants.
No.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, he could have, but it wouldn't have been as funny.
Right.
It wouldn't have been as funny. Like Joe Pesci can definitely play.
I want him. He could have stomped out a little kid like you motherfucker.
Yeah, he could have like if this was like rated PG-13, then hell yeah,
he would have stomped out.
He would have stomped that kid out. But no, I'm glad Sinbad got this role.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci would have definitely. Joe Pesci to me would have channeled his like not Marv, but fucking his character from Home Alone.
Marv.
It was Marv.
Not Marv.
Not Marv.
Might have been the tall one.
Marv is the tall one.
Okay, then I can't.
Like I just watched it today. Like, was it Harry?
Harry.
Yeah, Harry. Yeah,
it was Harry.
Yeah, it was Harry. Like it was like he would channel his fucking hair, like just channel his inner fucking Harry from Home Alone, and just like that would just be the role, and that's
he just
like it'd be a cop out.
I think he would have just kind of phoned it into.
Yeah, he would have phoned it.
What I feel like Joe Pesci was the actor that would give it all. But I don't know.
I mean, he would have. So he definitely would have. You would have been watching Harry.
Right.
As a fucking poster.
Instead of just a thief, he's an actual...
it'd have been that. Maybe a little bit of Goodfellas.
Right.
But that's it. Like, it's not... You wouldn't have got... You probably would have had a Goodfellas scene. If he'd have got fucking... Your fucking shine box. No, he would have fucking took a bat. He probably would have took a bat to somebody.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Do I amuse you? Like, some shit like that? Like, but no. I'm glad... Once again, I'm glad... Like, just looking at it... Like, I know we bring up a lot of casting and a lot of recastings in this. I'm glad that Sinbad was was the guy instead.
Yeah, because one of the things was that he was too short. Because he's like 5'3" and Arnold's like 6'2".
I mean, but that still would have fucking...
But then someone brought up, but Arnold was in 2 movies with Danny DeVito.
Yes.
So it's like...
It wouldn't have made no... Yeah, exactly. I mean, and then like Joe Pesci could have just as been as like problematic.
Yeah.
I mean, as problematic as everything. And then, just a character design, it still would have worked. I think that's just a cop-out. But I'm glad, once again, I'm glad that Sinbad got it.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But, okay, so anyway, they're in front of the toy store, and during this, the toy store hasn't opened, and then obviously it does open, and it's a mob.
Yeah, they run this Black, shit you see on Black Friday, and that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just Black Friday, rush job. It's literally Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
So they're doing that, and they're just trying to get into the fucking building. Everyone's buying toys or buying... Booster dolls, which is Turbo Man's sidekick, because the Turbo Man doll is sold out. Harold, Arnold Schwarzenegger, fucking goes up to one of the workers, who was Chris Parnell, and he asks him, he's like, hey man, are you getting any more...
you got any turbo bands in the back?
Yeah, you got any turbo bands in the back? And homie just starts laughing.
Like in his face.
Like in his face. Like this man won't... Like, you're laughing at this grown-ass man who won't punch you. Like, you... Like, come on, bro. Have some respect. You ain't got to be afraid of nobody, but this is a motherfucker I'm not going to be like, hey, bro, this dude is stacked.
Exactly.
I'm like, hey, man. I was like, all I would have went was I looked at the dude and I'd be like, hey, bro, we ain't got him.
Like, we're not going to get him for a while.
Like,
you kind of messed up. I'm sorry,
hey,
buddy.
Brother, like, hey, man, we're sold out. My shit would have been just... But I guess you had to make it feel like in this movie, you had to make it feel like he fucked up. Like, you need to, like, let me, like... We need to amplify the seriousness of the situation, so let's make him laugh in Arnold's face.
Yes.
And I'm just like, okay... And then and Arnold was embarrassed, and then homie pulled this other guy over and just said, "Yo, he's asking for a Turbo Man." They started laughing.
They both started laughing.
And then
like the crowd starts laughing at his ass.
Yeah, they started laughing at him like, "Hey guys, this guy's looking for a Turbo Man." Like it was like, you know what this felt like? In Half Baked, where boy was like, "Boo this man, boo!" Like everybody was fucking
booing him.
Yeah, everybody was fucking like just laughing, but everybody was laughing at him. Actually, they were laughing at Sinbad and Arnold.
Yeah.
At this time, and so they were kind of like, "Yo, you're not gonna find a Turbo Man doll wherever." So both Arnold and we're gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. There's a lot of fucking shenanigans that happens, like going to malls, like from place to place. So we're not. I'm not gonna just bore you with shit unless it's like a turning point. I mean, what
like
we'll
an
say
important plot point. No, I 100% agree.
Yeah, they just go from it's like cartoon shenanigans.
Yeah,
that happens between.
At that point, Sinbad betrays, I guess, Arnold, or that's not even betrays. They just start their rivalry.
They not even yet. They just leave and say, "Hey man, we should be a team." Like,
well, he hit him with the goddamn satchel.
Yeah, he hit him with the satchel and apologized. And then because he was trying to catch they hit him. Because they found out that it was one lady who left after Arnold jacked up the 2 dudes.
Yeah, he picked them up
and they told him it was a lady who just left with the last Turbo Man doll that we had, and both of them start running towards him, and then obviously Sinbad hits him with the satchel, and but Arnold fucking gets up and comes back, and I forgot what happens to Sinbad at that particular time, but it's like it's one long ass Tom and Jerry episode.
Yeah, basically
Tom and Jerry and Christmas, but they get to the lady. The lady speeds off because they're in a car. She's in a car. They're just walking up, and then they meet Arnold and Sinbad defeated. They're walking on the side, and Sinbad comes like, "Hey man, we should be a team." And Arnold's like, "Nah, no thanks." And he's like, "Come on, man. You're looking for Turbo Man. I'm looking for Turbo Man. We're kind of the same guy." And he's like, "Nah." And as well, so, you know what? You're just like everybody else. Yada yada. And that's how that little rivalry was born.
Yeah.
And then they get a tip that one of the toy stores is getting a late shipment of Turbo Man dolls.
The Mall of America.
Like it's Mall of America. Like another thing that I brought up, I feel as though these movies happen in the Midwest a lot. Now I said Chicago.
Yeah.
When I watched this originally, I had no idea this was in Minnesota. I thought this was in fucking Chicago, or I said at one point Detroit.
Well, I guess it's always in the Midwest because you always want a snowy Christmas.
Yeah, you want a snowy Christmas. I mean, but you could do well, you know what? They done New York for Halloween. I mean, Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2, yeah.
That's right.
You know what? I mean, that's technically Saw, but we're not going to get into that. Kevin McAllister's a psychopath.
He really is.
But
although I saw a picture that was like, yo, what if we just do a Home Alone movie where Kevin's a grown-ass man trying to survive on Purge night?
Ooh. I mean, but who? Ooh, okay.
Just say the Purge is the future of the Home Alone movies. It takes place in the same timeline.
And they come up in the wrong motherfucker's house.
Yeah.
It's like Purge and Saw mixed together.
Exactly.
That is. And The Collector.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But anyway, we're babbling.
Right.
So they head to the Mall of America. They get to the mall. It's pretty much a mob, but this one's more of a contained mob because the head store, I guess the manager of the store, has a megaphone, and I want to say it's like a fucking, was it a toy megaphone? Or was it like,
I can't even remember.
I don't think it was. He had a megaphone. And excuse me. No. He fucking announces that, yes, it's true that we are getting a late shipment in of Turbo Man dolls. However, we will file everyone in line, and we're going to have everyone choose a ball. If you get a colored ball, I think it was gold or yellow. Yeah. You would be guaranteed to get a Turbo Man doll. And obviously, and they said at that time the Turbo Man prices, they were doubled or tripled.
They're like, due to supply and demand, we are now doubling the price.
We're now doubling the price. And at that same time, I'm sitting here working. I've spent 13 years in retail. Mm-hmm. If you are an actual owned, not a franchise, store, like an owned retail store, you cannot raise prices. Mm-hmm. You are selling whatever they tell you to sell at whatever price they tell you to sell.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure at that time, even for Tickle Me Elmo's, no one was price gouging.
No, not actual stores.
No, it's not stores. People, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely people.
But then my whole thing was, if that was just that basic toy store, then yeah. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, go nuts.
Right, yeah.
It's just a store. You're probably just mom and pop stop. Go ahead. Right. Fucking raise them prices. Fuck them people.
Exactly.
Get your coins. But if you're a fucking a KB or a Toys R Us or anything like that, you are not gonna fucking take something that costs $19.99 and sell that bitch for $40.
Right.
Like 40, 50 bucks.
Exactly.
No
Damn,
fucking
you said KBs and Toys R Us. Are they still around?
No.
KBs and Toys R Us? No.
KB was the first one to go.
Yeah.
And then Toys R Us. And I heard they were trying to bring Toys R Us back, but
then the
pandemic hit. Yeah.
Rona said no, sir.
Rona fucking put that fuck the panty. Right. But anyway, so obviously they're passing out the balls, and then who was it? Was it
Jim Belushi? Right? No.
No. Who knocked the ball? Someone. So either Harold knocks the balls, or was it Sinbad? I can't
Sinbad
remember.
Steals the ball from Harold.
Yeah. So someone knocks the bucket of balls in the air.
No, they just throw it. They say fuck it, and they chunk that shit.
Oh, they chunked it all in the air. Okay, yeah. So yeah. They the balls are loose. Everyone kind of tries to grab one. Harold Schwarzenegger gets one.
Yeah, Sinbad
steals it and starts to run. He gets
he got two.
Yeah,
he got two.
Arnold gets trampled, tells him he got two, and then next thing you know,
they jump the fuck out of Sinbad.
They jump Sinbad, and Sinbad is like, I was like, I don't even have it. He's lying. So I mean, calamity ensues. Mm-hmm. You see Arnold trying to get the ball back from a little girl who definitely looks like a little boy.
Yeah.
Who's Jose was like, man, that's a little. What's that little boy doing the ball? I was like, dude, that's a girl.
Oh
no!
I can see it now. I guess. My bad.
I mean, he trying to get the ball back from a little girl. Little girl's giving him problems, and yeah, like I said, calamity ensues.
Yeah, all the moms start beating the shit out of Arnold because they think he's a pervert.
Think he's a pervert.
So you're like, I'm not the pervert. I just want the Turbo Man.
Yeah, exactly. So wait, what?
That was it. Yeah.
No. The fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah, Jim. That's when
That's
he
when
meets
he's
Jim
fucking
Belushi.
Jim. That's when he fucking meets the Mall of America Santa.
Yeah.
Jim Belushi.
He's like, I heard you for
And-
Turbo Man.
Yeah, and he has like he has a little helper elf.
He's like, I'm not getting on your lap.
He's like, I'm not getting on your lap.
He's like, I'm not sitting on your lap.
He's like sitting on that shit, man. He gets the information from the mall Santa's like, okay, you got to follow us here. They go to a warehouse where it's obviously counterfeit toys.
Yes.
Arnold is like,
Yeah, this shit is sus as fuck.
Yeah, he says, yo, bro, I'm not feeling this, but I mean, and Jim's looking at him like, you wanted that Turbo Man, right? He says, yeah, I do. And then he's sitting there going like, we don't do this for us, we do it for the kids. And he's like, well, if we do it for the kids, then why are you trying to, like, what did he charge him? How much he was charging for that? Oh, yeah,
I can't remember. Oh, shit, I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm like, shit, it was a guap. No,
it was like, I think it was a stack.
Yeah.
1,200? I think it was 1,200.
God damn, yeah.
I think it was 1,200. He was like, man, and he just had that money. Mm-hmm. He was like, what? And he paid him $1,200. It's like, and then obviously, he paid them the money, but then he gets the Turbo Man. So a couple things about this. It's in Spanish.
Yep.
And as soon as he opens the box to take the Turbo Man doll out, it falls apart.
That bitch just falls to pieces instantly. Like,
And fucking Jim Belushi is like, well, there's some assembly required, and Arnold goes ham, calls Jim Belushi a fucking phony, and Jim is like, okay, fuck that, that's fighting words, and he gets knocked out by Arnold.
yeah.
So that's when the gang of fucking Santas, old, young, big, tall, gang up on Arnold. Arnold holds him back.
Yeah.
Until, it's the big slow.
Goddamn. Fucking, yes.
Paul-
At the time, he was the giant.
Yeah, he was Paul Wright, a.k.a. the WCW's The Giant. Makes a fucking cameo appearance in this fucking movie. Now, granted, this is probably my favorite part of the movie, only because I am a fucking huge dork for fucking wrestling.
Right.
Like, when I saw that as a kid, I fucking flipped out. I knew who it was. I flipped the fuck out.
Yo, shout out to Paul Wright, the giant, Big Show. He was in this, and he was in fucking The Waterboy.
Yeah, he was... Dude, not only that, you want to blow your mind? He was also in the fucking Thong Song music video. That's right, people.
What?
Go back and go look at the Thong Song music video.
I do not remember that.
And go look at that motherfucker. He's sitting in front of a car, macking on two women, and him and Cisco lock eyes, and he kind of goes like, "What's up?" And they kind of go out. He's in there, makes a cameo.
I do not remember.
I
Holy
fucking
shit. That's
remember
fucking funny.
One of my fucking greatest skills is I fucking remember wrestling cameos.
Yeah.
If I see it, I know exactly who they are, and I can tell you when it happened. That shit burned into that shit lives rent free in my fucking brain.
You got trivia for people to just
Yes.
take out. That's dope.
Yes.
That's
in my
hilarious.
fucking noggin. Anyway, that has nothing to do with Christmas.
I just realized it was a Red Heat reunion. Jim
Really?
Belushi and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were
Yeah, you
both in Red
know
Heat.
what the crazy shit is?
Yeah.
You did say that when we were picking the fucking names out.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything.
That's
You
right. I
just now
forgot about
remembered.
that. Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, and Gibson was Arnold from The Sixth Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ew, the sixth day.
I know, right? Like,
Forgettable.
exactly.
But anyway, so Arnold's fighting the fucking Santas, and here comes fucking Big Show as a giant of a fuck, like Haystacks Calhoun. He was a mountain of a man.
yeah.
And he's fucking fighting Arnold. One of the fucking little people dressed as Santa, house on Arnold's neck.
That's Vern Troyer.
You know what? I thought that was. You know what? That makes sense. That is Vern
He was
Troyer,
just
but
in, like,
however,
a beard and everything. Yeah.
yeah, I was like, yo, he had a beard, and
Yeah.
like it looked like it was an old fucking like little person. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, how did they fucking grow this
Yeah,
old?
he was in makeup. That's all it was. But that was
okay,
Vern Troyer.
yeah, okay, that makes sense. And then fucking, Big Show hits the like Arnold ducks, hits fucking Vern Troyer, and Vern Troyer goes like flying back 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then, this shit is literally a fucking cartoon. This movie is one
exactly.
giant fucking live action cartoon. I think that's why it fucking holds up, because it's like fucking live action. But it's also like a fucking cartoon and shit. So that's when you see the fucking feds come in,
Yeah.
bust in the room, the bust up the counterfeit ring. And Arnold sneaks out of there pretending to be a cop because he takes like a toy badge, flashes everyone.
He's like, I've
and-
been undercover for 3 years or whatever.
Yeah, try to fucking like I've been trying to shut this down. Now he's just like, go, just try to arrest someone.
Yeah.
And he fucking just sneaks out. But then he's like defeated. So he's calling, he's trying to call his wife to let him know that what's going to happen. And then next thing you know, he's on the phone. Phil Hartman picks up the phone.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because Phil is like, slowly while Arnold's been away, Phil is like, Ted has been slowly trying to move in.
Yeah.
And do things for Liz. To actually help, like, do things for Liz to make him look better and for him to possibly get some coochie.
Yep.
And Liz is not falling for any of this shit.
No.
She's like, yo, I appreciate it, but back the fuck off. Like, she's giving him those eyes.
Yeah.
She's like, wow, thanks. He's like, don't fucking touch me, but thanks.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like, and that's when we get our fucking line. Who told you can have my cookies?
He's like, these cookies are so good.
Yeah,
and then you get to put that cookie down.
Yeah,
No.
like real shit. Like, shout out to Phil Hartman because he is a ham.
Yes.
Like, he is just like a fucking ham.
Yeah,
man.
it's one of those gone too soon, man.
Yeah,
It just sucks. Yeah.
that whole situation sucks. If you don't know, if you know, you know. If you don't know, go ahead and Google it.
Yeah,
man.
it is a pretty terrible story.
It's a sad fucking story, G. Like, actually, he died what 90.
I thought he died in 98.
Yeah, it was Toy Soldiers was his last movie, I think.
Who was he? Oh, yeah, he was a neighbor. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, 98.
Yeah, 98,
Yeah.
98. But yeah, so he's macking on his fucking wife, but Arnold's fucking, like I said, he's defeated.
Yeah.
He's trying to fucking find this doll, can't find the doll, so he goes to this fucking restaurant. So he's at this fucking diner.
Diner, yeah.
And the diner, obviously,
Sinbad.
Sinbad's there. And they're kind of like, it's peace in the Malise. We're not going to fight. And they're kind of reminiscing on how they're bad parents. And he's like, dude, we're not bad parents. We just fuck up. We only got one time in a year not to fuck up. And we fucked up here.
Yeah.
So, it is like, and they're sitting there in the drowning in the sorrows because Sinbad fucking pulls out some cheap ass whiskey.
Yeah, it was something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna say cheap ass whiskey.
Yeah.
Like, Sinbad looks like a whiskey drinker.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what that fucking shit looked like. So he fucking pulled that out and just they poured it in their fucking coffee. It was a little diner. They got some coffee. They just poured that shit in and they're just trying to drink it. Arnold sees his son as Sinbad because he's saying that with him not getting that toy, his son goes down on a piss poor road, which kind of turns him into Sinbad. And he's like, I don't want that for my kid. So he's trying to figure out where they get the doll. That's when they fucking hear on the radio station that the radio station is giving away one Turbo Man.
Yeah.
And again, shenanigans ensue
And,
to get to the radio
they
station.
try to call the station. They unplug the phone.
Actually, matter of fact, one of the questions was, can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Jose, can you name all of Santa's reindeer?
Hold on, wait. Dasher and Comet and Cupid and Blitzen?
Dude, don't ask me. I can't
Connor?
fucking tell
Oh,
you.
you can't get that.
I can't fucking tell you. Like,
I'm over here trying to sing Rudolph. That's why, when they say it all in their Rudolph.
Homie said it like fucking 10 times.
I bet you Arnold still has it memorized. How many
Probably.
times he had to recite it?
Probably, man, because he had to run up and down and say and fucking repeat it.
Yeah.
And he got it right, and I'm guessing he got it right 100%. But
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
Right now.
Like, motherfucker, I'd be on there like the dude who did call in. He's like Tito, Jermaine.
Yeah.
He named all the Jacksons.
He named all the Jacksons, yeah.
And he fucking
Because that's trivia. It's like, he named all the Jacksons. I'm like, yes, trivia, thank you, I guess. I don't know if that's really that big a trivia, but...
I mean, yeah, it can be. But, is there any other trivia on this part or no?
No, not
Okay,
really. There's not a lot of trivia for this movie.
Word. But yeah, so obviously they're fighting to get to the radio station. Arnold gets there first, and he is beating on the door like a madman.
Yeah.
So what's the radio DJ do? He calls the cops.
There was a madman in my studio. He actually
There's a
says
fucking
it.
madman in the studio, and Arnold kicks down the door like a fucking crazy person. Like, this could not happen today. That
Right.
dude would be like done. He gets in there. He gets in there and he fucking tells him all the, goes down and names all the fucking reindeer. But he tells him, hey man, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. And then Sinbad strolls into the room with a gift or a wrapped box, and he says it's a bomb.
Yeah.
And during that time, he says, "Oh yeah, people are mailing bombs," as Jose likes to fucking point it.
Yeah,
as Jose fucking pointed out.
He's like, "Yeah, man, I kept one of these just in case I ever need it." And it's like, what?
Like, why would you? Also, that's brilliant, but why would you?
Yeah.
Like in this particular time, like,
Are they not timed?
yeah, I would think
like-
that bomb was timed.
Yeah, exactly.
Or tripped. Like it's like I understand it's one of those trips, but how would you know?
Right?
How would you fucking know it's like one of those trip bombs? Like like a fucking like you're planning fucking C4 not C4 but
Claymores?
yeah, like fucking claymores. Like or just shit like that. But anyway, Sinbad he says it's a bomb and he wants that fucking doll.
Yeah.
He wants that doll or he's gonna blow everybody up. And obviously he drops it. Everybody hits the deck except Sinbad.
Right.
Who knows it's not a bomb, and then and then he drops, and he opens. Arnold fucking sees the package, opens it up. It's a makeup kit.
Yeah, like a music box.
Little music box, yeah, music box makeup kit, and they're looking at him like, "Yo, beat his ass."
Yeah, exactly.
like, yo, and they just like
that's when the law show up.
Yep, that's the law shows up.
Johnny Law.
And then Sinbad tries to get away. He pulls out another bag. He pulls out another bomb. Like
does the same thing.
Does the same thing. Pulls another gift out of his satchel and says, "Hey, this is a bomb. Y'all gonna let me go?" And he's like, "Drop your weapons." And everybody drops their fucking weapons. And then he's like, "You too, Barney Fife," or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Which is the same cop that fucking pulled over Arnold.
Yeah.
And the same cop who fucking Arnold ran into and knocked his bike over.
Yeah. Later on, Arnold knocked his bike over.
All this shit. And but then he was like, but anyway, Sinbad gets away. Arnold gets away. And this is one of those fucking scenes that you said improv because he was like, "Yo, I will blow us up. Tell him." He's like, "Yeah, this person's clearly insane."
Yeah.
And like they both get away, but the Barney Fife looking motherfucker picks up the package, thinking it's not a bomb. He says, "Well, I've been in the bomb squad 10 years."
It's like, yeah, this is just your average Christmas present.
And he fucking opens the bitch, and it's a bomb.
The bitch blows up. Like
Now,
you see the boom.
So this movie is super fucking Acme cartoons and shit. Like this movie's Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
This movie's legitimate Looney Tunes. Like if that was a bomb, there was about maybe 8 cops in that entire room.
Yes.
And that shit did not, and he blew it up, and those cops were fine. That motherfucker, Barney Fife motherfucker, held the bomb, looked like death. Just had like
there's that cartoon. Oh, a bomb just blew up, and I'm covered in like ash.
soot,
Yeah, soot,
and shit. My hair is fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. And my clothes are singed.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah. So and dudes, and they're mocking him, saying like, "Yo, you were in that bitch for 10 years, huh?"
Yeah.
And he fucking just falls to the ground, not dead,
No.
perfectly fine.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, he pops up in the movie again.
Like
perfectly,
literally later on that day, if you think about it.
literally that day, face, uniform, fine. His hands are just wrapped up.
Yep. Sure. Okay.
Sure, whatever. Like I said, it's kids movie. Sure, whatever. Hey.
Right.
But they, and then they get out, and Arnold runs back out, gets to his car, sees that they fucking robbed his ass.
Yeah, they stripped the shit out of that car.
His entire SUV is stripped. So he fucking finds a way. So he gets the car towed, rides with the tow truck, and he goes home. That's when he figures out that he sees Ted out there with his wife listening to Christmas carols, and Ted getting all close into his shit, like Vegeta would say, doing any of the funny business
right,
with
exactly.
my wife. Sorry for the random fucking Vegeta thing. It was like I was watching Dragon Ball Super, and that was like one of the things that he fucking said to Jakku. He was like, "Yo, bro, you doing funny business with my wife? I'll fucking kill you." But Arnold pretty much was like, "Yo, fuck it. I'm gonna go." Ted's has a turbo, man. I'm gonna fucking go rob his ass.
Right.
So he heads into Ted's house. But he sees the fucking reindeer that Ted had earlier.
Yeah, Ted brought a reindeer just to show off.
Just to flex. That's Ted was just flexing. Ted is what's that word I'm looking for? Ted was passively aggressively saying, "I'm gonna steal your bitch."
Yes, exactly.
Like that's exactly what he was doing. But he has a reindeer, and the reindeer chases Arnold into the house. Arnold traps him into like a study or something with a door on it. The reindeer is caught. Fucking Arnold has the gift, but sits on fire. Not the gift, but the house is on fire. He's trying to put the fire out, and like I think it was I forgot what head he kicked off.
Balthazar.
Balthazar. I definitely was about to say Beelzebub.
But yeah,
but that was not it.
No, that is a completely different thing.
That is not it. But he like Balthazar's head, and kicked it out of the house while it was burning.
Yeah,
and then both Ted and Liz run into the home and try to see what's going on. Ted's realizing that he just tried to fucking steal his toy, like his son's toy. They call him out on it. Liz is upset. Ted is looking at him like, I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Exactly.
It's like, you just put your wife in my hands.
She's
Thank
like,
you.
We're leaving. He's like, Ted, can you drive me?
And Ted's like, absolutely, I will finger you. I mean,
I will drive you. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then motherfucker's disgusting. But they drive off, and you see fucking just you see Arnold fucking just sitting there, and just like sad and shit. And he's like the reindeer, because I forgot to mention the reindeer. He fucking knocked that fucking reindeer's lights out. Like he uppercutted that motherfucker to Jupiter.
Yeah.
And yet you're kind of I even asked Jose, like, Jose, why didn't you fucking do this before?
Like, I don't know.
Was he that mad that he just wanted to punch something?
Yeah,
He's like,
you can tell. Instead of punching Phil Hartman, he punched the reindeer.
Yeah, there you go. And would have looked like even a bigger jerk.
But he gave him beer afterwards.
Yeah,
Like, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I think that was Miller High Life. I'm almost positive that was Miller High, like an old bottle of fucking High Life. But which I'm thinking Arnold's a little bit too classy to be drinking Miller High Life.
Arnold's too classy, but Harold, on the other hand,
I mean that's gonna be coming from Arnold's house. Like if you're trying to I don't even think Harold a little too bougie to be drinking Miller High Life.
What if you were drinking Phil Hartman's beer?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
that would be fucking hilarious. But I don't think Ted. But I don't think Ted.
Ted, there you go. Yeah,
I don't even fucking think Ted would be drinking that, man. I don't even
think he was drinking.
Ted looks like Ted. No, yeah, because Ted doesn't look like he drinks.
Right, you're
like
right.
He looks like he's straight and narrow. Mm-hmm. Maybe he has a glass of Chardonnay.
Yeah,
like every now and again, but nothing like, hey, I don't drink like that.
Right.
A fucking dickhead. But anyway, so he's defeated, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna get my family's heading down there. I'm gonna head down there too. To try to he's trying to meet the kids down. He's trying to meet this family down there and go there before Ted does anything. And then somehow randomly, he gets pulled in. Because
he's running from that cop.
Yeah, he's running from the cop because he's trying to fucking find Liz and shit. He's running from the cop. Who we ran to earlier, whose hands are wrapped, and the cop has coffee.
Yeah, and just spills the coffee all over.
Like I said, this cop is having the worst day. He is having the worst day out, and he's
absolutely,
he's fucking trying to and he's fucking chasing him. Now Arnold fucking runs, or Harold runs into a building that he doesn't recognize or anything else. He just thought he got away.
Yeah.
One guy randomly grabs him and says, hey, you're the guy.
He's like, hey, yeah, you're here. Oh, my God, thanks. We were starting to stress.
Yeah, and they strip him down, and they put him in a giant fucking Turbo Man suit. Like, it is a parade that they're at, and they're like... the
whole point of the parade, Turbo Man's going to be at this parade.
Yeah, Turbo Man's going to be in this parade, and, like, Jamie was, like, happy to see Turbo Man after his dad's been a fuck-up.
Yeah.
And, like, hey, maybe we can get some Turbo Man shit here. It's whatever. But Harold is in the giant Turbo Man suit, and he was on the Turbo Man float.
Yeah.
Harold, being the luckiest son of a bitch in I want to say Christmas movie history.
Yeah, up there.
He's up there, definitely. He fucking not only gets dressed as Turbo Man, they say that he gets to pick a kid out in the audience to get a special edition Turbo Man Man action figure. Even though this one looks like a fucking doll,
right?
To give away, and of course he fucking picks Jamie.
Yeah, he picks his son. And he says, "Jamie." He's like, he knows my name.
Like Jamie is fucking having the best 6-year-old time of his life. Like you can't tell that dude Nathan.
No, he is in heaven.
That dude is there, right? So he fucking so he comes on the float, and here comes Sinbad.
Dressed as Dementor.
Which is fucking Turbo Man's arch nemesis.
Hey, can we just induct Dementor? No, I'm joking.
Nah, bro. Come on. So Ted fucking... and Ted, by the way, was trying to get with Liz. Liz pretty much clocked his ass.
Yeah. Hit him with eggnog. Because he's like, would you like non-alcoholic eggnog?
Yeah, fuck it. I would have hit that motherfucker beforehand. It's like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face.
Right.
But she denies his advances, and then but we left that out. My mistake. I just kind of want to wrap that up. So Jamie's getting pulled up, and then, like I said, here comes Sinbad as Dementor, which is Turbo Man's nemesis. Booster looks at Dementor and says, "Hey man, that's not in the script, because Dementor's saying like, yo man, I want that Turbo Man doll. You're gonna give me that Turbo Man doll, or everybody's gonna get it. Blah blah blah." And him and Sinbad and Arnold have like a battle of words, and then Booster comes up, which is Turbo Man's tiger sidekick, and says, "Hey man, that's not in the script." Fucking pushes Booster off of the fucking float.
Punches him, uppercuts Booster.
Uppercuts, okay, yeah, I said push. Yeah. He fucking Shryukins.
He's like, no one likes you, Booster.
Yeah, no one likes you, Booster. Shryukins this motherfucker off of the fucking float, and he lands in the street, and random motherfuckers come out and beat him up.
A bunch of kids just stomped him.
And I just could have swore it was one adult, maybe. Like, just stomping this motherfucker out like he's granddad.
Yeah.
From Boondocks. Just like, it was insane. Like, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, just no. Why does no one like Booster?
I don't know.
Is it because he's pink?
I guess because he's pink. He wears gold underwear. Like,
that's why.
Gold wrestling underwear, I guess.
Like, why though?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Is he trash?
Is he a bumbling idiot? We don't know.
We don't know. I just felt
bad. That's the only thing I can think of. He's a bumbling fucking idiot.
But everyone's like, people love bumbling fucking idiots.
Right.
Man.
Kids,
so especially kids. They're kids. Like, hey, he's the comic relief.
Yeah.
They beat that motherfucker like he owed them money, man. Mm-hmm. It was bad. I was like, Jesus Christ. It was like, what? Like, why?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Part of me wonder if that was improv. I would have laughed if it was in fucking improv.
The kids just start stomping. They're like,
kids just start beating us at keep rolling. Like, keep it rolling. Like, somebody fucking in catering was like, yeah, motherfucker, I remember what you did. He just starts stomping on this motherfucker for real. Like, oh, my God. But, yeah, so, like, you know, Arnold's, and you got their fucking big showdown. Fucking Arnold is fighting Sinbad. Literally Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
like,
Sinbad's chasing his kid, yeah.
This is something that we're just going to fucking... Whenever something comes up in a movie that we really can't explain... nor it's just too goddamn ridiculous to even really mention, I'm just gonna fucking say it's Looney Tunes.
Yeah,
it's really absolutely. Looney Tunes. Go back and watch it. Like, you see fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger flying in the fucking air, and into
he got a jetpack.
He has a fucking jetpack connected to that Turbo Man outfit, and I gotta say that CGI laughably bad.
Oh yeah,
CGI green screen combo laughably bad. Like cartoonily bad. Like, it's right. It's fucking Looney Tunes. It literally is. And, you know, it's just, and Jose, you're looking at me, and you're saying, do you have trivia for this?
No, there's no trivia. I'm looking for trivia. I'm like,
all right.
There's really nothing for this.
All right. But yeah, man. So, like, you get like a climax from this, and and obviously Arnold, like, Jamie is in trouble. Jamie's actually hanging from a tree, to be saved, and Sinbad is like got the Turbo Man doll. And he falls on he falls off the fucking thing and lands onto another float that are surrounded by cops, which is hilarious, all things considered, that a black man has been pointing by a lot of guns.
Right.
But you know, he has a Turbo Man doll in his hands, but Jamie is hanging on by a thread. Arnold saves his son by using the jetpack properly, saving him and flying around, and then showing, you know, they land. The cop, who's been getting his ass kicked by Arnold the entire movie, fucking gives Jamie back the little fucking Turbo Man doll, and you see Sinbad getting, it's like, oh man, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? How's my son gonna feel? Jamie, in what was probably one of the sweetest moments in this entire movie, like we forget it's an actual Christmas movie, but this was touching. Jamie takes the Turbo Man doll and gives it to Sinbad so he can give it to his son.
Yeah.
So that was great. Now, as a parent, I'm feeling two ways about this. Like, I'm not an actual parent.
How about that? You're a parent, bro?
I'm not a parent. I mean, like, if I'm Arnold in this situation, I'd felt two times the same. It's like, oh, that's precious.
Yeah, I'm proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And the other part of me is like, bitch, I've been running around for that motherfucker all day.
Yeah, exactly. I fought Santas.
Like, I have gone through hell trying to get you that damn doll. What the fuck? But he's like, yo, why do I need a doll when I got the real Turbo Man at home? Because they realized that Harold was the one in the Turbo Man outfit.
He took off his mask.
And he took off his mask and everything. The big reveal. Ooh. And then, Yeah, and that kind of like, and you know, everybody's proud, and he's like, oh, and Harold's like, ha ha ha, yeah, I'm Turtle Man for real. So you know,
and it's funny because right, you said Ted popped up. Ted pops up.
Yeah, Ted pops up,
and like, hey, like, Dad, look.
And then Ted's
like,
kid,
Harold is Turtle Man.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna give this to like Ted's kid. I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't even. Yeah,
was Jamie's road dog this entire fucking movie. Like his dad's a piece of shit, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
They had typical kid fights. It's like, yo, I want to be Turbo Man. You got to be Turbo Man last time.
Yeah.
And, you know, just typical kid shit. But they were tight. Tight. Like, yo, bruh, what are we doing for, like, yo, you want to come over and play with my toys? Like, they were fucking besties. That shit is beautiful, man. If me and Jose were friends like that. No, he's my brother.
Yay!
You might as well do this because it's the only time I claim you.
Oh, okay. Wait, what was I supposed to do? I'm confused now. I'm like, huh?
Good. No, I don't know, man. The fucking shit's starting to hit, really. And I still have a lot of fucking shit left. But I've been pre-gaming.
Yeah, there you go.
But anyway, yeah, so obviously...
So, can I smoke your... No, I'm joking.
No.
Oh, we reached that level? No, I'm joking.
No. Well, I mean...
Just show over your house.
Yep.
Like, hey, butt face.
Like, what up, butt face?
I stole your ounce somehow. God damn.
Yo, what up, butt face? I'm taking this. Like, your fucking bro's like, you didn't leave a key out, so I just kicked the fucking door in. Also, I'm taking these.
Yep.
Okay. But randomly, yeah. So they get back home. It's Christmas. And, well, it's still Christmas Eve, like Christmas Eve night.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, if you did all this... You know, Harold's looking at Liz, and Liz is like, yo, I think I really understand how much you love Jamie. And it's like, well, if you go through all this for Jamie, what did you get for me? And you get the hilarious, like, rush to the screen.
Yeah, Arnold, like a close-up of his face. Like, he's done it, like, a couple times in the movie.
Like, and
when he realized he's fucked up, like, what?
Yeah, and he fucking realized he didn't get his wife a gift. And, you know, camera cuts to his face, and then fades to black, and then, like, Jingle Bells starts to play.
Yeah, and the only trivia I got on that is that was supposed to be a setup for a sequel. But we never got it.
Yo, as a matter of fact, I fucking failed. I didn't tell you how much this movie fucking made.
Thank you. How much did it make? I'm curious.
Like, I didn't tell you how much this movie made or how much was it. So this movie, this movie was released November 16th in 1996. So I want to say the budget of this movie was estimated $60 million. You want to know how much this movie made?
Yes.
Damn near $130 million.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it still did really good for a holiday movie.
Worldwide.
Like, worldwide, it had made $129.8 million.
Oh, no, this movie...
What?
Bombed in the U.S., though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was a budget of $60 million.
Yeah.
And it only made half of it back.
Yeah,
like
that was overseas mostly, yeah.
Yeah, that was overseas. Oof. Like, it's a holiday movie.
I'm looking at opening weekend, it's like $12 million. Oof.
Yeah, $12 million for opening. Like, it wasn't Christmas yet.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah.
It's like fucking, like, people forget that Hocus Pocus was released in July and it's a Halloween movie.
No. I feel like most Halloween movies never come out on Halloween.
They come in fucking around September, October. Shit, sometimes November.
Yep. Yeah, we're like, wait, what?
But, like, that's egregious for it to come out during the summer.
Yeah.
Come on now. But, that, guys, was, Jingle All The Way.
Jingle All The Way.
You didn't really have to do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're not.
I know.
Oh, my God. Okay. So, Jose, how do you feel about this? Do you recommend it? Because I know we didn't say it at the beginning of the show.
No, it's a recommend. If it during Christmas time, definitely recommend to watch.
Matter of fact, all of the movies that we cover during the holiday season,
it'll be hard recommends.
these will definitely be hard recommends.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it any other way.
Like, well, maybe not a hard recommend, but it's a recommend.
Oh,
like,
no, I'm
definitely
hard recommend.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's hard recommending it. I just said, oh shit. Oh man.
No, but yeah, I definitely recommend this one. Obviously, all the movies that we're going to be doing this type of month. This is one that is not like there won't be a bad one in the bunch. I can guarantee you this. Like we will go back to just picking maybe random movies after the holiday season. But these next ones that we're going to be doing, these are definitely guaranteed bangers.
Yeah, absolutely. No.
But yeah, so I definitely recommend. Jose recommends it. Now for the fun part. Since like I said, we haven't done this one in a few episodes.
Right.
So, Jose, debate time.
Let's go.
Who is your villain of this movie?
Logically, you should say it's Sinbad. Because he's trying to thwart Arnold in his plans
He's the antagonist.
of getting a Turbo Man.
Mm-hmm.
But let's face it.
Yep.
It's Phil Hartman.
It is.
He is trying to bang this man's wife.
Yep.
The entire movie.
It's definitely there.
Yes. He is. He's gaslighting. He's gaslighting, right?
He's definitely gaslighting.
Yeah, he's trying to be like, hey, yeah, I'm sorry, your husband's not here for you.
Dude,
blah blah blah.
Dude is dirty macking and gaslighting.
Yes.
Dude is a champ right now. Scum champion.
Like, hey, I noticed you didn't put no Christmas lights on. Look, I took care of that for you,
I
buddy.
took care of that. Hey.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna take care of your wife. Yeah, my villain is different though.
Okay.
I actually thought Phil Hartman originally.
Yeah.
Phil Hartman, because Sinbad was never going to be the villain. I was
Yeah.
never going to pick Sinbad to be the villain. Dude was just another dad wanting to get that toy. Could have done a lot better, but he was way more stressed out than Arnold was.
Right.
My villain, as we say in Mother Russia, capitalism.
God damn it, Shaq. You know, I thought of that before. Like, what capitalism? If we're being honest, capitalism is a real villain, but I didn't get to.
Capitalism. Like, seriously.
Just comment on shock.
Like exactly. Just all all of that was the pure evil there because you're well, obviously, and then it's Arnold's fault for being a last minute shopper.
Yes, true that. He could have got that done a long time ago.
Long ass time ago, so you wouldn't be fucking getting in the last
Exactly.
minute. I hate fucking last minute shoppers,
Yes,
and I still do to this
It's
day.
the absolute worst, yes.
I will never be. I will put it like this: when it comes to last minute shopping, I either have it or I don't, and I
Right.
let my family know. Say, look, y'all getting it after Christmas.
Exactly.
Like word and believe. Just tell me what you want, and I'll get you it after Christmas. Like I try to at least have something for them to open up.
Right.
But if I can't get what they're exactly looking for, like if my paycheck's kind of off in certain times, and I'm like, yeah, no, after Christmas.
Right.
Everyone's getting after Christmas. That's how we doing it.
Yep.
But capitalism.
Capitalism.
Like that's why I'm gonna have the fucking picture of Bugs Bunny, like in the fucking Russian.
Who's like Russian?
Ours. Like powers.
Yeah.
yours.
Ours. Yeah.
But no, other than capitalism.
Capitalism.
It is. I really love fucking saying it like that. I don't know
Exactly.
why.
That's hilarious. That's a funny.
Capitalism. But other than that, it is. It's obviously Ted.
Yeah.
If it's not capitalism, it's definitely Ted. For fucking dirty macking and try to break up a happy home because you want to get your dick wet.
Exactly.
You want somebody
you're
to
already banging the other wife.
Yeah,
It's like,
you want somebody else to jingle your balls.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
it's the thing. You want the one that you can't have.
Yeah,
That's
man,
it.
it's disgusting. But yeah, that was that's we normally.
Can I make a note? I noticed this.
Yeah.
We did not say if Cyrus gets a seat at the table last week.
So yes,
I
a
forgot
little bit
about
of
that.
house cleaning.
Yes.
I did recommend. I thought it was a given because he was
Right,
he was
exactly.
like I gave him a 4, you gave him a 3.5.
Yeah.
So I thought by the aggregate he should have been in.
Yeah, but I guess it's better to say just in case. But yeah,
Okay.
he has a seat at the villain table.
Like
At the
Cyrus,
villain VIP.
for Cyrus the Virus from our last episode, which was Con Air, he does get a seat at the table.
Yep.
This is a little bit of house cleaning. But for the villain in this story, does he get to see? Capitalism always have seats at the table. And I got
There you
nothing
go.
else. I can't say
Yeah,
anything.
other than that, no
I
no
got
one else.
nothing better
Sinbad, no.
No,
Ted,
no,
no.
Ted, no. Capitalism.
Capitalism.
You can't say it like me. Say capitalism.
Capitalism.
You can't say it.
I can't say it? No.
You can't say it like capitalism.
Oh, I can't say it like you.
Yeah, you can't say it like. Can you do a Russian voice?
Yes, comrade.
So say capitalism.
Capitalism.
I can't even not say capitalism like I want to fucking
Capitalism.
capitalism.
In Mother Russia, bear hunt too. No, I can't.
Shut up. Even though I'm mad because you did it first, and I wanted
That's
to do it.
funny as hell.
Oh my god. Okay, guys. Let's wrap this up because I am starting to fucking feel it. Jose's definitely
Are you
fucking
feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Yeah. Oh boy, and I'm about to make it. I'm about to pour up another one
There
because
you go.
I have a problem. But other than that, guys, we will see you next week where we will be covering another holiday favorite. Will we tell you? Tune in next week
to find out.
Yes, Lord. We shall see you guys soon. Love ya. Good night, everybody.
Peace.